Hello Cricut buddies, Jeff here from Cricut Maker Craft. In today's video, I'm showing you how to make this beautiful lace Mother's Day card along with some super helpful tips on how to get gorgeous intricate cuts with your Cricut. So even if you're a beginner, you can easily make this card following the guidance and the tips that I share with you in this video. I've included steps for both the iPad as well as the desktop Design Space app. So even if you don't have a computer, you can make this card using the iPad app following the instructions given. All right, now let's get started. Now before we get started with today's tutorial, I want to share a couple of announcements. So first of all, I'm running a milestone giveaway. Once I hit 10k subscribers on my YouTube, I'm gonna give away a Cricut Maker bundle. So if you want to win this, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. Secondly, I wanted to share this amazing video that I created for everyone just starting out with Cricut or don't know what SVGs or SVG cut files are. So go ahead and sign up for this completely free training video. The link is given in the description below. Also, if you are new to the Cricut world and finding it hard to remember all the tasks that you need to perform with your Cricut, then go ahead and grab this set of cheat sheets that I created just for you. It's only $15 and you get this 40-page set of cheat sheets with all the diagrams and everything about everything that you need to do with your Cricut. So let me just read out some of the stuff that are included. So there's the description on everything about Design Space, the left hand side panel, the right hand side panel, how to cut, how to mirror, how to group, how to ungroup. Everything is given in this set of cheat sheets that you just need to download. You can print it out and keep it beside your Cricut, or you can just leave it on your device to refer to it whenever you feel like. So when I was getting started, this really helped me in remembering everything that I needed to remember about my Cricut. So go ahead and grab this. It's only $15. The link is given in the description down below. Okay, so now let's have a look at all the supplies that we're gonna need for this project. So first of all, you're obviously gonna need 2 different colors of cardstock. One thing to keep in mind when selecting your cardstock is to make sure that you don't go for anything that has pattern or prints on it. A plain paper will bring out the beauty of the lace, unlike a pattern paper, which will just make the card look crowded and unflattering. So you can pair a plain paper with a glitter paper or a contrasting shade like I have done with pink and yellow. Next, you're gonna need the scoring stylus or the scoring wheel. Any of those will do. So if you have the Cricut Explorer, you can use the stylus, and if you have the Maker, you can use the scoring wheel. Next, you're gonna need the Scotch Tacky glue. I love this glue. It dries off real quick and it doesn't make your paper, it doesn't curl up your paper. And of course, you're gonna need the free SVG cut file from the VIP library, and here are the steps on how to get them if you're using your desktop. If you're using an iPad, you can skip this part and go to the iPad portion. So to download the free SVG file, first of all, go to cricutmakercrafts.com and then click on free SVGs, enter your name and email address and just click on count me in. Then check your inbox for this email. Inside the email, you'll find the link for the free VIP library. Just click on the link and you'll end up over here. From here, download the file that you need to work with. it's gonna get saved on your computer. So go to your download section, and the file is gonna look like something like this. Just right click and click on extract here. So this is a zipped file. It's either gonna look like this or this. So just click on extract and you'll see all of these images. And the image that you need to work with is this one, which will have this browser icon. Don't open the image right away. Go to design space, then click on upload, followed by browse, and then select this image that you need to work with. And this goes for all images, all SVG images that are available via Cricut Maker Crafts. All right, so once you have your file saved on your computer, open up design space and click on upload. Go to the canvas and click on upload. Next, click on upload image. Click on browse and look for the file on your computer and select this file with the Mom SVG by Cricut Maker Crafts, the one with the longest title. So this is and it should end with .svg. So double click and select this file. So this is what you should see. Next, click on save. Then select the image and click on insert image. Your image should now appear on the canvas. So as you can see, it's pretty large in size. So I'm going to reduce the size by typing in 8" in on the edit panel. And there you go. It's much smaller and easy to see. Now go ahead and read the instructions, copyright instructions given. These are extremely important. Once you're done reading, just ungroup everything by clicking on ungroup in the layers panel. Next, click on the instructions and delete them because we don't want to cut them out. Next, you can further resize your image based on the size that you like. So I want my card to be around 8" wide. So I'm going to select both the layers, the overlay as well as the underlay, and change their size to 8. So make sure you select both the layers because you need to make sure that both the layers are exactly the same size. Next, we need to change the lines given over here to score lines. So click on each of these lines holding the command or the control key and go to the line type and select score from the drop down menu. And as you can see, the lines have now changed to score lines. Now we need to attach these lines to the card. So this is not what I want. So I'm trying to move the underlay away from this top layer, but it's not working out. So let me just select each of these lines from the layers panel, holding the command or the control key. And I'm going to select the top layer as well. And I'm going to click on attach. So we're only attaching the top layer, not the bottom layer, to the score line so that when we go to the mat, the score lines stay intact. All right, so everything looks good. Now I'm just going to click on make it. And from the drop down menu, I'm going to change the size of the mat to A4 because I'll be using the A4 size paper and I want to make sure that everything fits on the paper. All right, now a very important step is to make sure that you select intricate cuts rather than simple cardstock because intricate cuts reduces the pressure and it makes sure that the cuts come out perfect. If you don't have intricate cut settings selected from before, you can just click on Browse Materials and look for intricate in the search bar and you'll see this option. So just click on this option and then click on Make It. and then click on done. Now it's going to tell you to load your scoring wheel. If you do not have a scoring wheel, just click on edit tools and change the scoring wheel to scoring stylus. Now, if you're using your iPad, you can follow these steps to download your SVG file and edit it on your iPad. If you're using a desktop, you can skip this part and move to the cutting part. And if you're using your iPad instead of your laptop, you can still make this project. So to access the zip file for this project, you need to first install iZip app on your iPad. So make sure that you use this yellow iZip app or else it's not going to work. And then go to the free SVG library. The link will be given in the email. And from there, click on the SVG file. And this goes for literally any SVG file that's available in the VIP library and the ones that you get from Etsy and elsewhere. All right, so just click on the file and it will open up in a new window. Next, tap on the three dots at the top right corner. And from here, tap on Open In. Then you'll see this message box. And from here, scroll and click on Copy to iZip. So this app should pop up and your file should open up in this app. So when you see this message, just click on OK. Next, select all the files by tapping on All from the bottom left-hand side. Click on OK. Now go to your Design Space app and click on Upload and then tap on Browse Files. When this window pops up, tap on my iPad, then go to the iZip folder and open up the folder for the file that you need to work on. Next, select the file from here. So we need to select the files with the double rectangle that you can see from here, or the file which ends with .svg. These are the two ways to recognize SVG files. The files that you can see from your eyes are not SVGs. The files with the double rectangle are SVGs, and they need to end with .svg. So once you have found your file, just tap on it and it will be important on Design Space. Over here, you can rename your file. And once done, it will be saved in your library. So once you're in your library, just click on the file and click on Insert to import the file on your canvas. So once your image is downloaded, open up Design Space and go to and click on New Project. Next, click on Images. Go to the filter at the top right section and then click on My Images. Your image should now pop up over here. Select the image and click on Insert and it should load on the canvas. Now let me change the size of the card so that you can easily see everything by going to Edit and typing in the value in the width section. All right, now everything it's pretty manageable. So go ahead and read the instructions, copyright instructions given over here. They're extremely important. Once you're done reading, just click on Actions and click on Ungroup to ungroup the whole file and then delete the instructions because we don't want to cut that out. The next step is to change the cut lines to score lines. But before that, I'm just going to change the card width to 8 because that's the size I want to cut out. All right, now from the layers panel, I'm going to tap and hold to select all of these score lines together. And I'm going to go to line type under edit and click on score. And next, I need to attach these score lines to the top layer so that it doesn't move when I go to the mat. So I'm just going to tap and hold the last layer as well, and I'm going to go to actions and click on attach. So now my score lines are attached to my card. As you can see over here, now we can get this thing cut. So I'm just going to click on make it, and I'm going to change the size of my mat or my paper to A4 because that's the paper I'm using, and I want to make sure that everything fits on the mat. Next, I'm going to click on continue and select my machine from the accessories given over here. Now I need to set the material. So from here, you need to select intricate cuts. If you do not have your intricate cuts settings over here, you can just click on browse materials and type intricate on the search bar and select the option which pops up. All right, we are all ready to go. Next, you need to add the scoring wheel. And if you're using the scoring stylus, you can just click on edit tools and change your stylus, change your wheel to your stylus. All right, now let me show you how to add the scoring wheel. So this is what a scoring wheel looks like. I'm just gonna open up this clamp and insert the scoring wheel, making sure the grooves align perfectly. And this is the scoring stylus. To attach it to, you need to attach it to clamp A. So just open the clamp and insert the stylus, making sure the arrow points towards you, and just insert the stylus until you hear the click sound and close the clamp. But right now I'm just going to use my scoring wheel, so I'm just going to remove this and I'm going to load my mat to get this thing scored and cut. All right, all the scoring is done. Now it's time to attach the blade. And before I go in with the blade, I want to clean up my blade real nice so that it cuts perfect, intricate cuts. So to clean the blade, I'm just dabbing it in a ball of aluminum. As you can see over here, you have aluminum available at your house. So you all you gotta do is grab it and clean up your blade to make sure you get the best cut ever. All right, so let's get this thing cut. And all the cutting is done. Now be very careful when you're removing this card from the mat. If you're using a standard grip mat, it's going to be very sticky, so be very, very gentle. You don't want to tear any portions off. So go very slow. Use your spatula or a card to make sure that you don't damage the cutout. So I'm just going to fold along the score line first. All right, now I'm going to apply my Scotch glue along these edges, and I'm going to be very careful to not add more than what's required so that it doesn't ruin the project. It's going to take a couple of minutes, so take your time, but make sure that you don't make any mistakes over here. You don't spill glue outside the lines. And once you're done, attach the underlay. Press for a couple of minutes to make sure that all of the edges are perfectly stuck together. You can keep this inside a book or under a heavy object to make sure that everything sticks perfectly. And if you're using Scotch glue, you don't have to wait for a very long time. It dries off real quick in like a minute or two. And there you go. Your beautiful Mother's Day card is ready. All right, with that, we have reached the end of today's tutorial. I hope you girls and guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel for a chance to win a Cricut Maker bundle when I hit 10K. I'll now see you in the next video. Bye-bye.